1, 2, 1, 3.
Had it. Look, there she go already talking.
Alright, let me play the intro music.
Okay. That was funny. All you hear is snarkling and like fucking lip movements and stuff.
Hey, welcome. This is Alphabet Soup, the podcast. I am your host, B33, aka 3I Bree, aka Tie-Dye Shawty, aka Skateboard B, aka Beefy Burrito, aka all them other things. I'm with my brother, my co-host, El Kneenose. Introduce yourself, bro.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Nino Shadon White, aka El Kneenose, aka Greenose, aka Nino Green, aka Green Pants Man, aka Brown Pants Man, aka White Tee, aka Above the Knee, aka Afro Pick, aka Positive Pimp, aka I could keep on going. It's so many, but yeah. Yep, I'm El Kneenose though. You could call me El Kneenose.
Yup, we at the spot right now. It's super late, but it's okay. You can't tell. Neptune is in the building. What's up? Say hi, Neptune. Okay.
Talking about some like what the fuck?
Right, we love her.
It is 1:05 a.m. in the morning. It is what's today is Wednesday.
June?
Yes, June 16th. Yes. So 2021.
Yes, the world officially opened up yesterday.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's
slowly but surely.
Yeah,
slowly but surely.
Yeah.
California is still on that bullshit, but we get in there.
Right.
But Las Vegas, y'all know, if you've been in Las Vegas for the past, like, y'all know what's up. Las Vegas is turned out there. Like, nobody wearing a mask out there. You could go inside Target, all that shit.
Yeah, they lit. They
living out there. Like, you could go to the club, no mask. Oh, I went to the strip club for my first time out there. That shit was funny. Yeah, I went to the strip club for my first time. No.
No. You didn't throw no vans? You didn't pay nobody's rent?
Nope. I ain't tricking at all. Me and Nathan, we was not tricking. We is not tricking out here. We is not tricking. Shout outs to my cousin Pooh. Shout outs to Asia. It was us four that went that night. That was a fun night. But yeah.
What kind of music do they play in strip clubs in Vegas?
They was playing some bullshit out there. Like, they was playing some bullshit. But the girls were dancing though. Like, that's the funny thing. You had the ones that was on the stage, and then you had the ones that was coming up to us. Like, it was one white girl that came up to me. She sat by me, and that shit was funny. Like,
wait, one of the strippers came and sat
Yeah,
you?
yeah. She came and sat by me, and then like she was cool though. She was cool. She know what she was doing too. She eased her way into there, and hey, like what's your name? Blah blah.
She was just doing her job.
Doing her job. No, I understand. But baby, you ain't getting no money from.
Wow.
She got a good.
What was you in there for? Like, if you're not trying to throw no money, like, why go to the strip club?
I know, right? No, it's weird because like I think it was one of the moments where it's like we moving too fast, and it was like, let's go to the strip club. Like it wasn't like a thought out like plan. It was more so like in the moment, especially being with Tavion, being with Pooh. He go fuck around and. Like, you go be doing 30 things at one time. You go get a smoothie, then you go to the gun range, and then you go like, it was just a lot of, and it's Vegas too. Everybody know Vegas, you barely go to sleep out there. Like, I didn't go to sleep. Me and Nathan, when we went out there, we didn't go to sleep until like the next sunrise for 2 days. Like we watched the sunrise, and then we would go to sleep. Like, oh, okay, you go stay up like around 6-7 in the morning, like you go be up, like so.
Yeah, I was telling you, like, I have not been to Vegas, so.
Oh yeah, we go. Yeah.
No,
and then day and night is about the day in Vegas. Yeah, there you go. I said day and night. My bad.
Okay, Cuddy, shit. Right.
Yeah, but day in Vegas is coming up too. So yep, we gonna have to go out there to Vegas. You gonna love it.
I know I am. I just don't know why I've never been. Like, probably just didn't have any money or like anybody to go with or whatever. But yeah, I'm down. Like, I want to eat too. I heard they got some good food.
Oh yeah. It's a lot of good food out there in Vegas. Like, it's a lot of good food that I didn't even try when I was out there. But the food that I did try, like the Korean barbecue spot we went to.
Ooh, say less.
Then, like the
I love Korean barbecue. Did you like the Korean barbecue?
They got Caribbean food out there. We ate African and Caribbean food.
Okay.
That was that was good. Yeah.
Coaches.
That was good. Ooh, that Caribbean African food was good. That was good. And then that was all we ate out there. Like, that was new, but like everything else was regular. Wendy's and shit. Matter of fact, that's the first thing we ate when we got out there. We was like, shit, let's go to Wendy's, and we went to Wendy's, but. Yeah, everything else is good. Oh, one more thing I want to add on to the Vegas experience. Strip club hot wings is the best fucking hot. Like, Wingstop ain't fucking with it.
Wait, what time was it?
Nothing is not fucking with it.
Was it like in the daytime?
Oh no, you go to the strip club in the midnight, like in them type of hours.
Was the sun up?
Nah. You go like in them type of hours, but everybody know like that's like a little like. It's like one of them little, like, I don't know what it's called, but it's like when everybody says it, like, strip club have the best hot wings or have the best wings, period. And then, like, when we finally experienced it for ourselves, me and Nathan, we was like, oh, damn, people wasn't lying. Like, strip clubs have the best, like, their fucking wings is amazing. Booty and wings. The best, like,
Booty and wings.
Man, that's crazy. But
wow. So you got to be 21 to go to a strip club, right?
No.
You got to be 18?
18. You can go up in that thing if you want to. No, for real.
Just for the wings, though. Like, I have to see about these wings.
Yeah, no, yeah. Like, you could be able to go up in there. Well, I don't know, because it's Vegas. It's a different state. So you know how that go, like, states have different laws, like state laws.
True.
So, but 9 times out of 10, I think 18 you could go inside this. Because shit, the strippers be fucking 18. Like, they be, it be young, which is, that's very, but yeah, it be young people up in there. I don't know, for some reason the girl that came up to me, she looked more on the young side, but I didn't pay her nothing. I didn't do nothing like that. I got to know her, and then I was like, okay, have a great night. It was awkward, and then like I was telling Lonnie off air, like I did the like, yeah, like like I was like the because it was awkward. It's like, okay, where we going from here? Because I'm not paying you, like. You know.
That was like the massage people in the mall. Like they was really trying to get me to pay. And I'm like, I'm not paying you.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Like I respect the hustle. I respect the paying for the service, but
They was really
I don't want your
trying to kidnap
service.
us like for a massage. Like
Oh
they tried
yeah,
to abduct
yeah.
us.
That's not
like
it.
no,
That's not it.
it's not. But that is an experience though. I really gotta try Vegas strip club wings.
Yeah, no, for real. You gotta go to Vegas. Period. The gun range.
Oh yeah, I've still never been.
Yeah,
to the gun
I
range.
remember
Like,
you was talking
I got
about.
a lot of life to live.
Yeah.
It's a lot of things I haven't done. So
I know he's so young. So yeah. Trust when you go to Vegas, you gonna love it out there. You gonna love it. They got the go kart, like the little go kart thing and stuff like that. Because I don't really go to Vegas for like the adult things,
like casino.
Yeah, like casinos, drinking and shit. Like I don't go for that. I go for like the other shit, like go kart, gun range, like the fun shit they got out there. They got a lot of fun shit out there. And then, like I said, we only went to a strip club 'cause it was like let's go type shit. Plus, like we got connections. That's all I'm gonna say. I ain't gonna expose it, but it's like connections that we had out there that like got us in there. So it was like, oh, okay, fuck it.
Yeah, interesting. All right, but this podcast is not about strip clubs in Vegas.
Oh yeah.
But that is cool. So pretty much, what have you been feeding your mind? Like, this podcast, we like to cater food for thought, and we want you to be mindful of what you are, feeding yourself and your mind and, your body too. Like, so what have you been eating? Just do check in with yourself. Like,
well, this water, it's funny. I've been posting this water a lot.
You put me on that water. I actually went to Vaughn's and got like the baby size one. It was like a 6-pack of like baby size of those waters.
Damn.
I got them.
Yeah, no, people should try this.
Really,
Aqua Pana. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's this water right here. Super good.
Can we do this?
It's super good.
Can we do that? Can we like advertise like?
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, my bad. You know what?
We are not getting paid for this.
Yeah,
we are not getting paid.
Yeah.
We're not getting paid.
Right, is right. But okay, yeah, I've been drinking water.
Drinking water.
Yeah, drink water. That's what I've been doing. I've been drinking water. What else? Oh, I got my first tattoo. Like for the first time or whatever last week.
Let them know what it is.
And then it's like this little I don't know if y'all can see it.
Yeah.
But it's a thigh tattoo. It's
nice.
It's an Afro pig. It's an Afro
like
pig.
that. I really like that.
Yeah.
Just the whole thing about it symbolizing just blackness and you because you wear afros and everything. I just fuck it. It's weird.
Thank you.
It's a weird first tattoo, but it's a good weird tattoo.
You know how many people told me like, okay, like it's funny, like
that one, like because you waited a long time to get tattooed. Like you had many opportunities to get tattoos, but I
fucking had a tattoo party. Like I had a party.
Man, I got a tattoo at his tattoo party.
Yeah.
But I like how our first tattoos were like bold ones, like just symbols, like. I like that.
Yeah,
I like it's not your tattoo's not like your mama name or like no
no diss to nobody, no diss,
like,
but
you love your mom, but like what, it's nobody's name or just nowhere like scripture, like nothing, just like cookie cutter,
no
like,
fucking clouds, oh, he getting on somebody right now. No clouds on the chest or none of that.
No zodiac, like nothing, like
none
it's
of that
it's
funny.
Unique. I've never seen anybody with the Afro pig tattoo. Stop.
Afro
pig tattoo.
I really wanted it too. That's the funny part. I've been wanting this tattoo for a minute. Like I always had that idea. Like you know what, I'm gonna get an Afro pick on me, but I didn't know where I wanted it. But yeah, But that's all I've been doing though for the past. That's the things I've been feeding my mind and feeding my body is, drinking a lot of water, drinking a lot of Celsius, some little drink. I've been drinking a lot, and I be eating here and there. Oh, I do want to like shout this place out because like me and Nathan is really close with the guy. We really close with him. His name is Sam. He owns this spot in Torrance. It's called Pit Stop Burger. He give us free burgers. I'm not lying. You can ask Nathan or you can ask Sam. Shout outs to Sam. And he the owner. He let us go in the back like and talk to him. We cool with like his daughter and shit. Like we be coming up in there sometimes. I hope I ain't snitching on you, Sam. I hope I ain't snitching. But sometimes he charge us. Sometimes he don't charge us. Sometimes he probably adds something extra like here go a burger. Like y'all could take that. But Sam is real cool though. He real cool. So shout outs to Sam. I just want to add that in there because Bree, she asked me what I've been feeding myself, and I've been feeding myself Pit Stop Burger. Y'all should go to Pit Stop. It's off
Burger.
of
not Pit Burger. Pit Stop.
No,
Burger.
Pit Stop Burger. It's called Pit Stop Burger. It's on Normandy.
Shout out to Pit Burger though.
Yeah, shout out to Pit Burger too.
It's also on Normandy.
They teriyaki. Ooh,
teriyaki burger fire.
Yeah.
And that's a local like hot spot.
Yeah. Everybody know that about Gardena.
Yeah.
But Pit Stop though, y'all should just search it up. It's called Pit Stop Burger. It's in Torrance.
Sure. I haven't even been there. Like I gotta check them out.
Yeah, no. I always tell people this, if you come with me, Sam go hook you up. Like, Sam got you. Sam go be like, oh, you're his little sister. Okay, you get free fries.
You gotta take me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
What about you? What you been feeding yourself and all that good stuff?
Feeding myself. Okay, so.
In your mind.
In my mind, right. Feeding my mind. I don't know, I was just listening to some really good music lately. Mm-hmm. I started like skating again, like roller skating. So that's been super fun.
That's
like
tight.
Just physical activity. Like I've been working out more. Like I don't just be like laying in bed. Like, I like try to just get into my body and like work out. Even if it's just like in my room, just doing like jumping jacks and just stretches, even that helps you. It helps me be like clearer in my mind and stuff. Oh. Like she's walking around like it just helps me get into my body, which is really good because it helps you get out of your mind. Like like that's a whole nother conversation. Just being too in your head all the time, but it's healthy to get out of your mind and into your body. So I've been being more mindful of what I'm putting in my body. I started taking vitamins and stuff. Got the elderberry, got the vitamin E, got vitamin C. Got turmeric and ginger vitamins. Got the multivitamin.
Pops love ginger.
Ginger. Mm-hmm. Yes. So those are a few,
Yeah. I need to start getting into that like more like vitamins. I mean, smoothies. A lot of the drinks I be drinking, it would say like vitamin. So I kind of I be into my vitamin stuff, but I'm not like how you are. Like you go to go get the vitamins. I just get it for the taste. Like I like smoothies and
right. I mean, it's for the taste too because that's what I just had to kind of take into consideration when I'm eating is like everything is not for taste. I have to like there's good things there's things that you can eat that taste good that are healthy too. They don't have to just be like junk food and like sugary stuff.
Yeah.
So I try to like introduce my taste buds into some other stuff,
Mm-hmm.
But and getting my face together. Like I want clearer skin, so like a lot of that is tied to like what you eat. So I've been trying to like cut out junk food and soda and just all that unhealthy stuff. Like I'm really been getting on myself about that. Yeah. So
that's true because what you put in, it comes out. So it's like, if you eat sugar and stuff, it comes out literally like acne.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, so, that's why I notice when you drink a lot of water and shit like that, it's going to come out, but it's going to come out like in sweat form. Exactly. It's not going to come out like in no like acidy way or like shit like that for your like to your skin and stuff.
Or with your, you're going to see it like in your elimination process. Like
Yeah.
you're gonna be like, oh snap, like I'm not eating the right stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
So then that's gonna be uncomfortable for you. So I just like to be more comfortable with my body. So, yeah, and then like spiritually stuff, like what have I been feeding my mind? I've been reading some stuff. I like bought a bunch of books, like a lot of books. Haven't even started reading all of them, but I just like bought a bunch of them. A few of them is like I was telling you, I showed you that book, The Melanin Empath, by Jade. I butchered the last name, but Jade O something. It's a really good book. I started reading it. It's about like melanin and like how to activate it and the importance of it and its connection to like the universe. And then I've been reading this book about boundaries. It's right here, which is what's also on the menu today is boundaries. So this book by Nidra Glover Tawwab.
I love that last name.
Tawwab. Yes. I hope I'm not saying it wrong, but the book is called Set Boundaries, Find Peace. So I don't know. I've read like maybe a chapter and a half of this, honestly.
Yeah.
But we'll dive into it. But another book, The Wisdom of the Shamans. I've read about that. It's about like some native, like American tribes and like their stories that they used to tell and their community. And like just the life lessons that they learn. So
yeah,
they learn life lessons through like telling stories and stuff. So
okay, that's
the
tight.
book like tells you the stories and like teaches you the lessons through their traditions and stuff. So it's cool. That's just some of them. But yeah, reading books, just trying to feed my mind more things that are gonna help me like in the future. Like my future self is gonna thank me for like being on this wave right now.
For sure.
So yeah, hopefully little by little it just adds up into something and I'm like, I'm glad like I read that book like, a year ago or whatever. Like even if I don't pick it up and like read it like from page 1 to page whatever, like even just picking it up randomly, like I want to pick this book up randomly and just like go to a page and read from it and then we could talk about that.
Exactly,
like, for boundaries, but yeah, that's what's on the menu today: boundaries, balance, and beauty. So let's get into it. Let's dig in to our topics.
Let's go.
Wait.
I'm ready to eat.
Wait.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So do you know Sister Cody on Instagram? You know Sister Cody on Instagram. All right. So
yes, I want to actually get one of his little drawings tatted on me. Like how, how he be drawing stuff, and then it would say like a caption.
Yeah, his captions are so
crazy. But I low-key want to get something like something on me. I'm still thinking about it though. But that would be tight though. But shout out to Sister Cody. Your page is amazing. Page is amazing. Shout out to Sister Cody.
Shout out, because that's another thing I've been like feeding my mind is just like I just be going on there on Instagram and just seeing his posts and I'll be like, wow. It's like
it's another page that's like that. I don't know it off the bat, but shout outs to that page too. I don't know it, but it's kind of like Sister Cody, how they got like it would have like a picture with it and it would say something like, it was one quote that I love to look at that shit every day. It says expect nothing and appreciate everything. That's the best quote I ever seen. That's the best quote I ever seen in my life. Like, expect nothing and appreciate everything. Like, what?
So what does that mean for you?
What that means for me is like, it's literally self-explanatory. Like, expect nothing, like from nobody, from no situation, from nothing. Like, don't expect nothing. But just appreciate everything that you have now, everything you're going through now, everything you went through. Like, just appreciate everything. Just appreciate being able to appreciate shit. There's some people that, mentally they probably not able, physically probably not able, situation-wise probably not able. That's why I be so grateful. I don't know why, but I just be so damn grateful. Like, I think I'd be so grateful more than I ever been. Like, because I be thinking a lot, like, about, like, shit like that. Like, probably people have mental illnesses that, they can't even control it, or people in situations where they like in prison for the rest of their life, or people physically like, you know, whatever. So my point is, I just love to be grateful. Like, gratefulness is like a big part of like my day to day. Like, it's a big part. That's why even on my Instagrams, one of my favorite messages I love to give out to the followers or the people I fuck with is, attitude is the gratitude. Like, gratitude is the attitude. Gratitude is the attitude. Be thankful no matter what, through it all too. Like, especially the bad times, you know, we try to like push away the bad times or be like, nah, like, you know, like I don't want to be like, you know, in this situation. But you got to be grateful for the bad times, because when the good times come around, you go appreciate it more. You're going to be more grateful for the good times because you was grateful for the bad times that came, you know. So that's why I'm grateful for the bad times too, the times that I'm down and all that stuff. But, you know, I could keep going. My point is, gratitude is the attitude, period. Gratitude is the attitude.
Expect nothing and appreciate everything.
Oh, and another thing me and Nathan been saying to each other is, don't take it personal. I'm going to get that tatted on my thigh somewhere. I'm literally getting that word or that quote, don't take it personal. Because that's my problem, especially me being a Cancer and my little sister in the back. We both Cancer, so we know how that shit go. You know, sometimes we take shit personal, you know, or we kind of like, you know, like we kind of be like, what the fuck you mean? Or, you know, like we kind of sensitive, but I got to get out of that shit, like taking shit personal. You know, you never want to take nothing personal. You want to look at it in a way where it's like, they probably going through something personally.
Exactly. That's how you have to look at it.
Yeah, like they're going through
something that has nothing
to do with me. Yeah, exactly.
Like,
exactly.
Know.
So don't take it personal. That's my other slogan or whatever you want to call it, is don't take it personal. Right. Don't take it personal.
It's crazy because I have 2 affirmation cards like on my headboard, and one of them is gratitude and one of them is don't take it personal.
Wow. And so, it's funny, those are like the 2 main ones I've been like sticking with. Those are the 2 main ones I've been hugging a lot, is don't take it personal and gratitude is the attitude. Like those are the ones I like remind myself every day I get to wake up and go to sleep.
Yeah. And kindness too. Kindness is also
but gratitude makes you become kind, you know, because you're grateful for like, you know, whatever you have, you know. If you're not grateful, then you go be an asshole. You know, you go be like, oh, I don't got this, I don't got that. And then that makes you have an attitude. So, yeah.
Right. So, how do you deal with people who have toxic traits who are around you? Because there's no such thing as a toxic person, right? Yeah. It's just people who exercise toxic activities. So, how do you have boundaries around someone who's expressing those types of behaviors towards you, like, you know, or what boundaries do you have, you know?
I'm glad that we're on the topic of boundaries, because like that's the thing, is I don't know if it's just the type of person I am, but I give people like chances too much, you know. Like I just give people chances so much. So I like this topic because it be having me think like, damn, like I should make boundaries for myself more, you know. I should set boundaries. There you go, not make. I should set boundaries for myself more, where it's like, let me not like let this person do that to me or like be like that, you know? Because I keep allowing people to like, especially like you said, if the person got a toxic trait or something, I don't know. Sometimes I look at it in a way where it's like, you my friend and like I fuck with you and we got like a certain history or whatever together. So it's like I allow shit too much. So that's why I wanted to talk to you about boundaries, because you could help me like while we making this episode, like have me set some boundaries for myself, you know?
So yeah, this book, I'm gonna just open it up and like just share some of the stuff, because once again, this book is Set Boundaries, Find Peace by Nidra Glover Tawwab. And so the first page I opened up to is reasons people don't respect your boundaries. She says, you don't take yourself seriously. You don't hold people accountable. You apologize for setting boundaries. You allow too much flexibility. You speak in uncertain terms. You haven't verbalized your boundaries. Like, they're all in your head. Like, you haven't, like, expressed them to the other people so they don't know.
Exactly.
And then she says, you assume that stating your boundaries once is enough. And then she says, you assume that people will figure out what you want and need based on how you act when they violate a boundary.
No, it's
Your
not
face,
funny.
no, but for reals.
Yeah, no, it's
For
not
reals.
funny, but I
For
wanted
reals.
to laugh because literally all those points is dead ass me.
Very
Like,
true. Me too.
Every fucking point like that author made was like, it kept like hitting me like, nigga, like you don't.
This is why, like,
Yeah, no, for real. And that's why I think this topic, boundaries, is a great topic because, like, we all need boundaries. We all need boundaries. Like, say, for example, right? Like, a good example. You not going to let somebody keep on, punching you, like, in the arm, like, as an analogy. Like, you're not going to, like, shit, probably after a while, your boundary is going to be, like, if your shit start turning red, like, oh, nigga, like, can you stop hitting me, bro? Like, fuck, like, that shit hurt,
Right.
But you're not going to let somebody keep hitting. Yeah, exactly. But setting a boundary is letting a person know, like, hey, nigga, don't hit my arm at all. Because if you do, then just know, like, it's going to be this. Like, this is what it's going to be. So, yeah,
right,
setting
or just
boundaries.
I'm not comfortable with you hitting my arm, or just like, I don't know, but setting boundaries,
even for yourself, setting boundaries.
Like for yourself.
That, to be honest, that's the most important person to set boundaries, because even ourselves, we could get our how can I say, we could get outside of ourselves. We might be doing shit where it's like we kind of know where it's like wasting our time or wasting our energy or whatever it is, and then it's like we not setting boundaries for ourselves, so we keep like, it's like we're going over the boundary. It's like, fuck the boundary, but if you set yourself boundaries, then it's kind of like, in a sense, setting yourself discipline. It
is exactly discipline.
You giving yourself self-discipline because you gave yourself a boundary not to cross. Like, you know what? I'm not going to cross that boundary, which is I ain't going to eat 230 calories today. Like, I'm only going to eat 229. I'm not going to go over that one. Like, only 229.
Right.
But
and then it's also self-love, too, because it's self-respect. Excuse me.
That too, self-respect.
Self-respect, because when your boundary is violated, and you have boundaries whether you realize them or not, because you can immediately tell, right? You can immediately tell when somebody like violates it, like you feel like you feel like you lack, like you feel like, I wasted my time, like like I'm uncomfortable, or like so you feel those ways. And then we're like, why do I feel these ways? Like, what can I do to stop it? Like, you feel like they're kind of out of your control, but no, it's just that they're in your control. You just have to like set your boundaries for yourself so that these things don't happen, and you have more control over them, because the way people treat you, you set the tone for how somebody treats you. That's how I feel.
Okay.
My mom told me before, like, sometimes you have to treat people how to treat you. Like, you have to teach people how to treat you.
Yeah, exactly.
So, and part of setting healthy boundaries is like part of that. It's just letting people know like what you're going to tolerate and what you're not going to tolerate. And then that's just a part of just you being just, who you are. Because I feel like if you don't set boundaries, then you'll let people tell you who you are too.
Okay. That makes sense. So my question to you is, do you feel that boundaries is the foundation of a healthy friendship or a relationship?
Heck yeah. With yourself too, like you said, like
yeah.
You will feel disconnected from yourself if you don't have healthy boundaries. Because it's a whole process of setting boundaries, and I like in my life I come to like a whole like full circle like realization, like, oh snap, the way that my life is going right now is because I don't have boundaries, like, or I don't keep enforcing them. Like, I'll try to set it one, like I said, like you think saying it once is enough. Like, I'll proclaim, okay, I don't want this to be like this,
Yeah.
And then it'll happen and I'll be like, well, I tried. Like, you know.
Yeah.
Like with a partner, you could be like, we need to talk more. And then, you know, y'all find yourself being passive and not really talking about your issues, or you'll just, you know, you'll feel some way about something. Somebody did something. Okay, I don't appreciate that, you know, you flaked on me this day. Or like, you won't vocalize, you know, how you feel. Like,
Yeah.
you know, that's a part of like letting people like not, or that's a part of not honoring your boundaries too. Is like not expressing how you feel to people and the people that you're in relationships with. Yeah. It's not being vocal too. You're being passive about a lot of stuff.
Nah, I'm really soaking this in. I'm really soaking it. That's why. That's why I look so focused.
I'm learning a lot.
Yeah.
I'm learning a lot from this book, but you know, you have to understand boundaries. You know, this chapter, what the heck are boundaries?
I'm gonna watch videos about setting boundaries. You just gave me a new, like, new video topics to watch because I don't be
attachment styles too.
Watch.
Like, go back. Have you like done research on like attachment styles?
No, I haven't.
Because
I haven't looked.
Yeah, you should, because that is like attached to like, you know, the way you set boundaries and just your trauma. Like, it's all related to like things in your childhood that happened and that you just naturally adopted and like just kept with yourself as you got older.
It's crazy. Literally, the way that we are, like the way we communicate, our boundaries, our attachment styles and all that, it all comes from what happened as a child, you know?
Exactly.
Like your traumas and stuff like that. And just everything in that, you know, topic and stuff.
Right. So this one, I'm just reading like her charts that she puts in the chapter.
Okay.
But she says, remember the signs that you need boundaries. So these are signs that you need boundaries. You feel overwhelmed. You feel resentful towards people for asking for your help. You avoid phone calls and interactions with people who might ask for something. You make comments about helping people and getting nothing in return. You feel burned out. You frequently daydream about dropping everything and disappearing, and you have no time for yourself.
Damn.
So these are signs that you need boundaries. So yeah, I experienced some of these. Like, I feel burnt out a lot.
Yeah.
So that's like wasting my energy. Like, what are you putting your time into? Like, what are you giving your time?
Yeah.
What are you giving your energy?
I was just thinking that before I came to the spot. I was just thinking like, people love to loosely say time is valuable, but it's just crazy how.
But we have the worst time management ever.
Yeah. Oh, man, we should touch on that like one day. Like,
for sure.
Time management. Oh my God! Like, our time management is fucking horrible. Like, just overall, like as people, you know. But yeah. I was just thinking that like how we loosely use our time. Like, we use it like if it's fucking $1. Like, we could just spend it and get it back when we can't. You know, we can't get an hour back. I used to always say that in high school. I used to say I could get $1 back, but I can't get an hour back. Like, you know, because you can't. Once that hour gone, it's gone.
Right. So it's like, how do you want to spend it? Like, that's up to you.
For us.
Right.
And it's crazy because like it's deep in a way, but we don't look at it. We don't look at it as something to consider. Like, oh, you know, you ain't gonna get the hour back. You're not gonna get it back. So, yeah. Right.
Okay. So next, I want to touch on what she thinks that healthy boundaries look like. So according to this book, healthy boundaries look like being clear about your values, listening to your own opinion, sharing with others appropriately, having a healthy vulnerability with people who've earned your trust, being comfortable saying no. I'm going to say this again. Being comfortable saying no.
Brianna said I had to say that. Being comfortable
saying no.
Yeah.
All right. And being comfortable hearing no without taking it personally.
Oh, we was just talking about don't take it personal.
Right. So, yeah.
No, for real.
So being like, what are your values? Personal. Like, when it comes to like, okay, when you realize like, I don't have healthy boundaries, like I need to get some, how do I? Like, what is my, you know, format for healthy boundaries? Because it's not going to look the same for everybody, right? So you can't just take somebody's healthy boundaries and like apply them to yourself. You could in some ways, but you got to cater to your specific needs, right?
Yeah.
So you have to look at your life in many angles. You gotta look at your childhood, your traumas, and what are you repressing, and like what do you need. Like you have to look at your current relationships and be like, okay, in what ways do I feel drained? Like what ways, can I be more vocal in this area? Like am I overextending in any areas? Like what is gonna make me happy at the end of the day? Like what do I want to tolerate? And there's no wrong answer. So like you got to be honest with yourself when you're like asking yourself these questions. So it takes like a minute of reflection. And then what else was I gonna say?
More than a minute to me.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So hold on, what was I saying? What healthy boundaries look like. And then you just have to look at yourself in your life. I just kind of like forgot what I was gonna say. Damn, I talk too much. I always do that.
You know what's funny? Look. I know this is about to be random for the podcast. Why B33 does that in every episode? Every episode, she have one of them blank brain farts. Like it just go like it just.
I was like super strong, and it was like.
Right, she had her peak and then it went okay. Let's bring it down, but it's okay. We have the moments.
Oh my gosh,
humans.
yeah.
We're humans. We have. But
about
you was talking about
hour,
you was
I have
talking
a breakdown.
about you was talking about a healthy like what it looked like.
What it looks like to have. How do you know that you're having healthy boundaries, or how do you know that you need them? Mm-hmm. You just have to look at your life. It was a specific point that I really wanted to make though that I don't feel confident that I have it anymore, but
it's okay. It's okay.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
But it just takes a level of just getting to know yourself to know that you need healthy boundaries, and
and healthy boundaries. I like that chart that it was saying though. Be comfortable with saying no, like, because that's one thing. Like both being comfortable saying no and being comfortable with taking the answer no without taking it personal, like that's one thing I need to work on, because it's funny. I know I bring Nathan up, guys, all the time in every fucking podcast, but it's funny, like sometimes I might take it personal when he say no, or even when I try to give him something and he say and he like say no, I'd be like, what the fuck, and I'm so close to him that sometimes I don't want to say no when I really want to say no, like sometimes
it goes both ways.
So like I said, I like those 2 points, like being comfortable with hearing the word no without taking it personal, and then saying no, like being like no, like I'm good, thank you, like I'm
like
good.
honoring yourself, honoring yourself,
because then that go to show that not even that you got boundaries, which is our main like dish or like the big steak of the dish, but more so like having morals. That's having morals for yourself. You
values. There you go. You kind of just remind me of what I want to say now.
Like you got morals. Like you're not about to fucking just do anything. Like, and if you are, then something is up with you. Like, so saying no is like a big part of you being your own individual. Like if everybody want to go, hypothetically, if everybody want to go fucking jump off somewhere, you ain't about to be like, yeah, I'm about to too. You go say no. And then if somebody be like, oh, you're this or you're that, that just go to show that you got a boundary. Like, nah, I ain't gonna jump off that. Y'all could, but like, no, like me, I ain't doing it, But that goes to show that you got boundaries and values and morals, And I think boundaries is the centerpiece or the one of the main pieces of having morals and values, is having a boundary. Like, I ain't gonna cross that line. Like, I don't want to. Because that's going against my values and morals. It's going against it. And having values and morals is a good foundation of having, like, great qualities about you as a person, like your characteristics and stuff like that. Having integrity and, all that good stuff. But, yeah.
So you reminded me of what I want to say. So, how do you know you have, or how do you come to set healthy boundaries for yourself? You have to evaluate your values in life. And a lot of times, we don't spend time to like, what are our values? Like, have you ever like written your values down and like prioritize that list? Like, it changes. So I don't know. The first time I got introduced into like just evaluating your values was in college. There was this group that I was in called A Pause in the Experience.
Yeah.
It was just like a group where it was a group of young, cool people. just we used to just take a break and like journal and just talk. Just a pause in the experience is really dope. Like,
yeah.
We just reset and just kind of regroup with each other, check in with each other. And one of the questions they asked was just like, what are your values? And I was just like, whoa. Like, what is important to you? Like, under what is the foundation of just like your purpose of like, you living, So what do you want to be? That's going to set the tone for what you want to spend your time doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, what you want to spend your time doing. That's where your values are going to come from. So that's all I really want to add. Just reevaluate your values, and then that'll help you set better boundaries for yourself.
There you go. What's important for you. Basically.
Yeah, so I've been on the road to doing that too. Like, I started like going to therapy and stuff, and like I've been realizing like, oh, I need better boundaries. I'm like, okay, family is a value for me, but also like, creativity is a value for me, like expressing myself, and like health is a value for me. So I need to like focus on my health, which has different aspects of like mental, physical, spiritual, emotional, like all of that. So, dang, my dog farted. Neptune be farting, like, I don't know. Yeah, so boundaries. You could wrap that conversation up.
Yeah, how about you? No, the way you wrapped it up was basically the best way to do it. Like how you said, what's your values? What's your values? Right. And your values is gonna let you know what sets your boundaries. Like I love the way that you kind of ended that. Like, because that's true. Like, it make me question what's my values. I know family and music is for sure like one, like family and music. Friends too. Like, I value friends. I actually just put that on my Instagram like 3-4 hours ago. I had put, you don't understand how much loyalty really mean to me. Like, I value that shit a lot. Like, I value friends. And, my friends know that. Like, my true friends, like my close friends, they understand. Like, they understand I value like our time and all the memories and all that shit. I value like being in the moment with them. So yeah, I value friends. I value family. I value music, or what you said, like to overall it, like creativity, expression. And then I value myself. Yeah, like I value me too, like as a person, because I know that I'm not this, like, but I ain't trying to get deep, but it's like, I value like my individuality. Like, I value me as an individual. Like how you said, like, what the fuck, you got a Afro pick, like, that's something that I've done. I didn't get no mom name, no none of that. That's me being my own individual. Matter of fact, when I got the tattoo, like, Nathan was the only person I was like, damn, that's hard, bro. But, and Pooh too, which is Tavion. But, the other people there, that was kind of,
I liked it too. Like, I was like, wow, that's the original idea.
Yeah.
I thought it was just
other people original. Was like, they did the Jay-Z, that Jay-Z?
Yeah.
They did that, like, nigga, dang, I don't know about that. Yeah. I got some of those kind of response about this tattoo that's like, I don't know. You give me, that's on you for the rest of your life. But it was like, it goes back to what I was saying. I value myself. Like, I could care less about like what people say. And then when you said that on the second episode, how you were saying that my cardigan is wrinkled, but I don't care. Which I don't. Like, I really could care less, but yeah.
Speaking of cardigans,
basically,
they coming back.
I know, cardigans are coming back. No, they are though. Like, that's the crazy part. Like, We was wearing those back in jerkin days, you know, but we ain't, you know, we could do, we
That
could
ain't
go
for dessert
on.
today.
Yeah, I'm
No.
about to say we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that this episode. We go have an episode about clothes and fashion and, you know, like all the getting dressed and stuff. We go have, but right now we on this balance. We
So
on this. We open up.
honestly, I think one of my values is having a work life. Work. What is it called?
Productiveness, basically.
No, like work. Yeah, work life balance. Is that what you call it? Work life. Like you want to have a nice balance between, you know, the time that you spend in your career doing your business stuff, and then like
and then
having family
life,
time. Yeah, like personal life. Like so, I that is a big value for me because I prioritize both heavily. Like I really am involved with my family, my immediate family, but I also like am my own boss. So like I have to have trying to find that balance is super hard.
Yeah, no, it is.
Like I couldn't imagine having like my own family where I'm like the breadwinner and stuff, and like you know, I couldn't imagine doing both at the same time. So even just me being a big sister and having a big role in my family, and then trying to like start a business and like run a podcast and like be an artist and like be a student and like all that stuff is like a lot on your plate. So it's just like trying to find that balance between work and life, personal life, is what I'm like definitely striving towards.
Yeah, balance. That's why I wanted balance to be a topic too. Cause same, you know, like how you use breadwinner for example. Me and you know my son's mom, we basically got to balance who the breadwinner. You know, like you know, it might be a time where like the seesaw is like this for her and it's like that for me, and then opposite. Like you know, it's like this for me and like that for her. So. You know, and then like, you know, I want to be a creative one day in just all aspects. So balancing that too, like, oh, Brianna, hold on, like I'm doing this, but I'll be at the spot at this time. You get me? Like, so it's like balancing that out. Like, oh, I'm with him right now. Like I can't, you know, really, I can't just go like this and then like leave. Like I can't do that, you know, so finding balance is it is key. It is key. Finding balance is key between like work and like your personal life. Because even me, like having a job, like my job hours, that I work 8 hours a day. Like, you know, how I'm gonna find balance. I was literally just saying this morning when I woke up, or last morning I woke up. I said, how the fuck I'm gonna find time getting off at work at 10:05 at night, getting off at 10:05, so I'm only have 11 and 12, and then I got him, so I gotta get some sleep, you get me? So I be running off of like a lot of days, like I be running off like 2-3 hours of sleep, like you get me? Like because I be up like garage band, you know how that go, like
now you be up all night.
you know, I be on garage, so it's like I gotta find balance because I need rest, and then like I need to do
So how do you do that? Like, you know, sometimes it be feeling like there's not enough hours in a day, and you realizing like the day is only 24 hours, and like that's not really a lot. Like, 24 hours is not a lot, but it's a lot, and everybody got the same 24. So it's like, but what, I don't know. It's just like, how do you? It's temporary. Is it temporary?
What, like the hours?
Well, just this time of like trying to like find balance. Like, do you be hard on yourself, or like with me? I tell myself is like it's just temporary. Like, you know, this unbalance, this chaos is like it's temporary. So it helps me manage and deal with it better. And then I start to look at my values and then prioritize. Like, okay, I might not have time for everything. So like, let's attack it in like a systematic way. I'm gonna focus on this today. And then I'm prioritize my sleep, and I'm at least make sure I get 6 hours of sleep. And then like, this is my number one priority. So I'm at least make sure I get this one thing done today. And if I get more than this done today, then it's a great day. But if not, it's okay, because, you know, if you prioritize your sleep, then at least you got sleep.
You know,
like,
right? And
I don't know. It's
who
like
doesn't love sleep? Like everybody loves.
Just
sleep.
be trying to find, you know, like what's the best thing for you, like, at the time? Like, I don't be trying to, like, there was a point where I was trying to, like, cram everything I wanted to do in a day.
Same, me too. Like, yeah.
You can't live like that, because that's that day-to-day living.
Yeah, and it's gonna stress you out.
It's gonna stress you out.
Like, you could be like, fuck, I gotta do this, I gotta do that.
It's impossible to do all those things. That's why you have to, take it systematically. You might get more done systematically. Like, if you took your week and then you was like, all right, I'm gonna focus on this that day, and then this that day, and then this that day, and this that day, you'll realize that you get probably more done versus trying to attack everything in one day. Then you get nothing done. Like, you ever did that? Like, all right, I know I gotta do this, this, and this today, and then end up just being on your phone, or like just laying down all day, or like just clucking off doing some other thing.
Just
all day.
Like clucking your time, like you ain't doing shit.
Clucking the day off, and you be like, dang, it's 7:30, all the stores is closed.
Yeah, like no, I had days like that. I'll be honest, I had days like that, like, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to go here, we go do that together, and then cluck the whole day off, like you said, being on your phone, like, just clucking.
Or just anything, just getting lost in one task.
Yeah.
And not managing your time wisely, or letting other people waste your time knowing you have other things to do.
Yeah.
It'd be like,
for real, balance is key, man. Balance is key.
My softball coach in high school used to, like, scream that at us, like, balance. We used to be like, how can we practice? You know, like, we practice every day, even on the weekends. Like, we practicing all the time after school, and we have homework. Like, you know, we got we got home life. We got chores. We got a lot of things to do, jobs after school. You know, like, we have all these things to do. How can we do it? You know, we used to be like, can we cut the hours? Like, can we do less practice? He's like, no, balance is the key. Like, it's not about cutting it down on doing less or more of a thing. It's about just balancing it and trying to figure it out. Yes, but I'm just like, what? Like, I used to be so mad because he used to just say, like, balance. Like, it's easy. Like, but it's not easy. Like, it's not easy. It's not easy. It's easier said than done, for sure.
Yeah, I'm about to say, a lot of things are easier said than done.
Yeah,
but once you start doing it, I think I get what your softball coach was saying. Like, it's easy because, you know, shit is hard in the beginning. Stuff either is hard in the beginning or it seem hard because, like, you haven't tried it yet. But once you start doing it and you start getting in the flow of it, it start becoming easy because the way you looking at it now, you like... oh, okay, like, you know, it's not that bad. Like, it's not that bad. Even my situation where it's like sometimes I run off of 3 hours of sleep, then gotta go see Milo and shit like that. You know, I don't find it hard because I say what you say. You know, like, it's temporary. Like it's temporary, and it's for a better cause. Like, I be in the moment of stuff, but I do look at, like, I look ahead and be like, oh, okay, like, this gonna be for a better cause one day, you know, like, all this sacrifice.
Bigger picture thinking.
Yeah,
like, you know?
all this sacrifice I'm doing.
Yeah.
Because I'm sacrificing sleep, all kinds of shit. Like,
so, is that the key to balance? Like, just
to
accepting
sacrifice.
Just accepting how things are.
How
things are.
Yeah.
Like, is balance really an illusion?
And finding like a like finding a open space for things, you know, like something might not be able to be there for this side but probably over here, so, you know, it's like literally finding a balance. It's literally like the little scale, you know, you put something right here and then it goes like this, and then you put something over there and then it goes like that, you know, like finding a balance. So yeah, balance is key. It is key. Even balance with, like, your personality and stuff like that. I wanted to talk about that too. Like, balance with everything, work life, work and personal life. And then I wanted to talk about balance with, like, you know, us as people, like good and evil. Because, like, everybody got that. I don't care how holy, how good, however you come off. Everybody got that balance within them, you know. Everybody got that devil in them, or the God, or the good, the evil, the down, the up, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, everybody got that. What I know I do. I know I had them. What I know I have them thoughts. Them thoughts that's like it's the dark side or whatever. I know I had them thoughts. And then I know I got like the good side, which is, hey, how's it going? Hold the door open for you, give you something without like I don't want nothing back, all that stuff. Like I got that side too. But then, like I said, I got that balance. I got that balance too. Like, let somebody play with Milo. Let somebody play with him. What? That's all I'm going to say. Let somebody play with him. But other than that, yeah. Everybody got a balance within their characteristics, and that's what and balance is key. It is key because like me and Nathan was saying that the other day. If you just positive all day, you fake, bro. That's fake shit. That's not a human. Like you're a fucking robot. Like positivity, fuck out of here. Trust you. What? Just like life force, like. If you put positive, that shit is gonna have like a magnetic ball in the middle. That's like now you need negative and positive to like connect the shit together. So that's why I think balance is key too when it comes to that like negativity and positivity, because you need both. Like I get where people coming from when it comes to positivity, because that's what I'm about. I push that, like I walk and talk that positivity, but also. Shit, I know the fucking like I know how we grow up and shit. I know the environment we grew up in shit, and like the people we grew up with and all that stuff, and like the way that like stuff is nowadays and all that. It's a balance with like both. That's all I'm saying. Like the pluses and the negatives it's a balance. Being positive and being negative is both. Like. Because we both have the moments, being happy, being sad, being excited, being what's that word? Nervous, like anxiety and stuff like that. That's it's a balance. You go through it all. Matter of fact, Sister Cody had like a great post about that, like how like it showed like all like the. It showed like all the like emotions in different colors, and then it says something about like. It's okay to go through all the emotions or some shit. But it is, because, like, I feel like people that be pushing that positivity stuff is, like, I get where they coming from. Like, it's all about love with me, but it's more so, like, it's about love, but no hate comes with love, too. That's what make love. Like, to be honest, hate comes from love, and love comes from hate. How can I love you how can I hate you if I never loved you? You give me, like a good example, like an ex-girl or something, or an ex-boyfriend. They only don't fuck with you because they loved you at a point, like I love you, like, and then you do something to that person because they loved you so much. Now they hate you because what you done to that person, but if you don't love the person at all, then how could you hate the person, and then same with hate, because a funny fact.
Does it make you feel?
I was just about to say a funny fact. Me and my best bro, we did not like each other. When I first met my best bro, I love you, best bro, I love you.
Same, actually.
But yeah, I did not.
We did not like each other.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. Like we hated each other. Now look at us, we love each other. Like right. So love makes hate and hate makes love. There you go. Like.
Right.
Very so true, balance. Actually. That was my whole point. That was my whole fucking point of all this negative, evil, whatever. It's just balance. Like, like it, like we all have both inside of us. Like me and you favorite conversation is feminine and masculine. That's a balance itself. Like, you might got some masculine ways, I might have some feminine ways, whatever. Like, but everybody has that within them. Like, even if like let's just say, right, even if you are this masculine and this feminine, you still got that balance, which is you still got some feminine in you. You might like to get your nails done or like so whatever.
Is balance like, 50-50?
Damn, that's a good question. No, that is a good question, because I was gonna say like me, I'm gonna say it is 50-50, but balance could also be like the scale. You know how they got the scale? One could outweigh the other, but do that not make it balanced though?
Right. That's what my question. Like,
yeah. Do it not make it balanced? Like, let's just say if it's more positivity over here and it's a little bit of negativity, it still make it balanced though, because like it's not like this, but it's not like
even.
all the way. Yeah, it's not like one is all the way more than the other.
But then that's what unbalance is, when one is like too much. Too much of something is not good.
Yeah.
So that's what, now you get my confusion where the balance comes from, and like how hard it is to find that thing.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Like,
I get what
is
you're
it
saying.
50-50? Like, that's either yes or no.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, like, I'm assuming balance is 50-50, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna say yes. Yes.
Even distribution?
Yes.
That would be what balance is.
Yeah. Balance is key, and balance is 50-50. Balance is 50-50.
Now I'm looking at my life. Like,
now
can I really 50-50 this?
Yeah, I'm about to say you got 50%
can I 50?
of that.
I'm looking more like 60, 60-40, 75-25. Like, those 70-30.
But balance is what you make it to. Like, you know, like they say, life is what you make it. Yeah, life is what you make it, as they say. And balance is what you make it. But what you're saying is true, too, though. Like, it is 50-50, you know, it is. Like,
but
to make it, I'm going to say to make it be at an equal balance. Like, at an equal balance level, 50-50 at an equal balance level. But, like, if we just talking about balance, like, you know, balance could be like how you said, like 60-40, you know, like, so balance is what you're comfortable with, like you were saying, like, it's what you comfortable
I'm thinking, I'm coming to the conclusion that it's pretty much just, you being comfortable with, it's like balance is less stress.
Yeah, exactly. Like, not putting too much on it.
Yeah, like, you're not stressing yourself out over the situation. Because when I think back into the softball scenario, when we were complaining about having too much on our plate, it was just that we were stressed. And he was telling us that, oh, it's balance, it's balance, it's balance. I'm like, okay, balance is a key to less stress. But it's like, he was saying that, you know, you don't need to have less things. So I'm like, is it a mindset thing? Like, it's a mindset thing.
Yeah. As Nathan would say, it's a mindset thing. It's a mindset thing. That's his favorite fucking thing to say. It's a mindset thing.
It's a mindset thing.
Which is true, though, even though he be funny about it. But it's a mindset thing. It is. It's a mindset thing.
Like, finding balance in your head. Like, I'm thinking, like, just say if, you know, your time between certain activities is unbalanced, but maybe, like, your energy, like, you can balance out the energy that you give those things. Like, I don't know.
I get where you were trying to, like, go with that. Yeah.
Like, just say you have to work many hours in a day, but, I don't know, you still put the same energy into making music that you put into working those hours, but in a shorter time. You feel me?
Yeah. Oh, okay. I get what you're saying.
The time is not balanced, but, you know, your energy that you're putting into it is balanced. Yeah. You know? So that would be your mindset balance thing.
That's how it be for me, you know, because I work 8 hours. And then when I get home like around like 10, 17. And I just hop straight on my laptop and do GarageBand. And like you said, I put like basically the 8 hours energy into that, even though I'm only like probably using like 2 to 3 hours of GarageBand time, you know? So yeah, 3 to 8 hours, you know, 8 is like this and 3 is like, you know, but the energy is still like this though.
Right. So we be caught up like, oh man, like I need to be 8 hours working on my laptop. Yeah. Because I'm 8 hours working at work. But maybe it's not like that. Maybe it's not like the time balance. Maybe it's energy, like an energy balance.
Yeah. Like you said, it's just the balance that you're comfortable with and what makes you comfortable.
Yeah.
That's the true key to balance is like like what you make it, like what you
Your
make it.
boundaries.
Yeah, yep, it goes
Okay.
back to boundaries. So basically,
Okay,
to basically close that dish is, or to finish that dish is, yeah, what you said. Balance is um, being okay with how did you say it again? Balance, like damn, how did you say it? You said something about balance was being okay?
Is less stress.
Yeah, well, not
Balance
less.
will lead to less stress.
Yeah, that was one
Or
of them. But damn,
the solution to balance is less stress, or the solution to less stress
is
is
balance.
balance.
Yeah, that was one of them. Yeah, that was one of them. But it was, you just had said it. You just had said, oh, being comfortable with being comfortable with like just being comfortable with like the time you use and stuff like that. I think that's what you were saying about balance. Yeah, basically, point is balance is key, and the key to less stress is finding balance. And balance is, whatever you want to make it. That would be like the solution, or like the closing. Like,
I'm still
with
put a
that.
question mark around that.
Eh.
Like, is balance 50-50? Like, I need to know. Like,
Yeah, I think you should look into that. That would be like a good
like what is
good
balance? Like,
question
we
for
throw
you.
that word, we throw it around very loosely. Like,
We do,
just find
yeah.
balance.
Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah,
for
no,
us?
for real.
Is it the same for everybody? Like, I have questions.
Yeah.
But that's what this is for. Like, I think the conclusion that we came to today is a really good start. Just how the whole analogy of like how you might work more hours, but it's an energy balance, like towards your activities. So
Yeah, to be honest,
distribute your energy.
I seen
That's needed.
a clip of Currency talking about that. Like, he was basically, point is to make it short and simple. Currency was saying in the video how, like, the girl or the guy who I forgot was tired of all the hours he put in work, but he wasn't tired of what he really wanted to do, which was like his craft or like his hobby. And he was like, the reason why you tired at work is because you're doing something that you don't want to do. But like when you doing your music or your art or whatever, you're not tired, and you could do this for countless amount of hours because you're doing something you really want to do. So yeah, basically what you were saying, like the energy, like your energy is like I think you will have more energy into something you really want to do because your energy is connected with what you really want to do. While you go clock in at a fucking job, like, your energy is off because like your energy just like your energy be knowing shit that like 9 times out of 10 we kind of don't be knowing sometime. Like, that's why you gotta go with you gotta go with
it be
your
your
energy.
Body. It be your body. Be for body. It be your body. That's why in the beginning I was stressing just like getting into your body, because our body is our system to tell us when things are wrong. Like when somebody violates the boundary, you have a sensory, like you have a trigger in your body that you get a headache or something. Like you mad, you get hot, you start sweating or whatever. Like it's a trigger in your body. Your body is the signs. Whatever's going on in your mind.
That's why they say follow your gut.
Yeah.
That's your body, follow your gut. Right. And then what's another one? Like I said, if you clock in or, like you just get that, like, it's like this feeling you get through your body. You be like, fuck, I don't want to be here today. You get me? Right. But it's because like you don't want
resistance in your body.
Yeah, you don't want to be there today, but you fighting that fucking resistance. You fighting it. So that's a message I want to give out to all the viewers and listeners too. Like, do what you truly want to do, even if you're doing something you don't want to in the moment or like at the time. Just know, like, like Brianna was saying, it's temporary. It's sunlight at the end of the tunnel. It is, cause stress. A nigga don't want to be working 8 hours that's out, but that's a whole nother conversation. But yeah, balance is key. That's the best way to close it. Balance is key.
True. And I think it's a long process, a lifelong process that you'll be continuing to go throughout. It's just a journey, the journey of balance. Man, yeah.
Now it's time for us to get into you.
Yeah, so I just want to ask you to start off with, like, what are things that you find beautiful? Like 5 things. 5 things that you find beautiful.
Fuck, yeah, you gave me a
limited, yes.
Okay, yeah, because you know I would have
just rapid fire for like 30 seconds. Things that you find beautiful.
Okay, rapid fire. The sun, grass, skin, like skin complexion. You fucking my head up right now. Women. I gotta put women in there in clothes. Cars. Gotta put cars in there.
Yeah. Okay.
Art too.
Okay, yeah. So I was gonna say same thing. Art, people's mind I find beautiful.
Damn, I should have said that shit.
Music I find beautiful, like certain sounds I find
Why
really
the
beautiful.
fuck? I ain't gonna lie, my bad to interrupt. Music, that is number fucking 1. Music is number 1. That's number 1. My bad, Brianna. My bad.
All good. Those I find beautiful. I mean, myself, you know. Just yeah, this is Black people of color, women of color, beautiful. My dog Neptune is beautiful. Let's see. Smells. Oh my gosh, smells are beautiful.
Candles, my nigga. Candles.
Bruh.
I swear, any place that got candles, I'm coming for you.
Candles.
Yeah, I'm coming for you. I really be fucking around and be in the candle aisle for like a minute.
You be at Bath and Body Works?
Nah, I never been.
And you talking about candles and you never been to Bath?
Yeah, no, I should go.
Wow. Yeah.
I should go.
We about to put him on, like.
Yeah, I about to say no, cause I be going to fucking like Ross and shit like that.
Yeah, they
and I be
cool
in the
candles up in there and Target and stuff. But
smelling
they
that
be
shit
expensive.
for a minute. Yeah, they do.
At stores.
They do. Nigga, like $12 for a candle. And it be like the little cute baby one. Yeah,
the one with. I be like, wow.
What the
wow.
I be like,
I was just telling Lonnie.
you gotta give them that look, like nigga, like
right. I was just telling Lonnie, like, when you get to be an adult and you start spending money for yourself, you look at the price tag on everything. You be like, I can't believe this. Like, I be driving and looking at gas, like, oh, what the.
Yeah,
did you see this gas price?
I was about to say gas is like the number one thing
like,
people
whoa.
look at. That's the number one thing you go look at when you become an adult. That's crazy.
All right, yeah. Beautiful things though.
Beautiful.
Photography I find very beautiful. Yeah, just life is beautiful. You can find beauty in a lot of things.
I find beauty in ugliness.
But what is ugliness? If you see beauty in it. Like, if you choose to see beauty, like, is there really any ugly?
Yeah, that's like saying, is there any negativity?
Oh, right. So, yeah. But what do you find ugly?
Yeah, like this.
What is ugly? Well, you be like, negativity is ugly. Bad vibes are ugly.
Nah. Not even that. Like, not even that. I think
it's like jealousy. Toxicity is ugly.
Cringiness is ugly. That's fucking ugly.
Cringiness is ugly. You can't find beauty in cringe.
Nah, you could. I'd be finding beauty in cringe. I'd be like, ooh, that is kind of cute, you know? But you know, my bad. Like that was cringy
beauty
itself.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. You feel me?
That was cringy. What I just did.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So that means.
Oh, so I was about to ask you that. So that's what beauty
subjective.
Is? I was going to ask you, what is beauty to you?
It's subjective. Oh, right. So to me, yeah. I was just telling you the things that I find beautiful. And
well, not the things. Like, what do you, like, what is beauty to you?
What is beautiful? What is beauty to
Yeah.
me?
Like, what is that? What is your definition? Like, what is beauty to you?
Something being itself, its authentic self. Because, like, I can't change anything. Like, you know, only thing I could do is make art that I think is beautiful.
Yeah.
So I can make that. I have control over that. But everything else that I see outside of me and my creations, the way that they are is just beautiful. Like, you know, you have to just accept that, you know, for things that they are. It's like, the things that I find beautiful usually online, you know, they speak to me. I kind of see myself in them.
Yeah.
So beauty kind of stems from your self-love.
Yeah.
In a way. Yeah. That's beauty for me. What's beauty for you?
Beauty for me is the perception.
It's beauty for me. No, I'm kidding.
That was so not beautiful. Like, no,
That was so cringe. No,
yeah, I was about to say no, but beautiful. Beautiful for me is the perception of your reflection. Yeah, I was about to say I wanted to low key rhyme, right? I wanted to low key rhyme, but yeah, nah, that's what beautiful is. Our beauty to me is the perception of your self reflection. So, you know, yeah,
cool.
That's the best way I can put beauty. That's my definition.
Yeah.
Have you ever found beauty in a struggle?
Have I ever found beauty in a struggle?
Matter of fact, I say that all the time. I love how Lonnie said that, because that's basically what I was trying to say with there's beauty in ugliness. I'm not saying
right,
ugly.
Because the struggle is a fucking struggle.
Yeah, you know, I'm not saying ugly like, you know, how something look. Ugly could be like how you feel, like, you know, or like a situation, like struggling. Struggling is not pretty, like, you know, but you could find beauty in the struggle, you know. Matter of fact, it is beauty in the struggle, because once you get out of the struggle, that's the beautiful part about it. That's the beautiful part about struggling.
Coming out of it, or going through it.
Going the whole from the beginning to end, right, shit, like the whole thing is beautiful, like the whole struggle is beautiful. Because let's just talk about, like, not let's talk about, I don't want to dive into it, but like, for example, like where me, you, and Lonnie grew up at, that was a fucking struggle, you know. It wasn't a struggle like we were fucking down bad, but you know, growing up in 80th,
that was a situation.
Yeah, I'm about to say it was, you know, it was a struggle, like, you know.
And I would say that we completely made beauty out of that. We made that a beautiful
there
situation.
You go. We did. We it was beautiful. That shit was beautiful. Like 80th, them days. Beautiful. I wouldn't trade it out. The bike rides, football, all that shit. Like, it was beautiful,
Backflips.
But you know, the
dirt potions.
Yeah. You know, but the environment and the situation wasn't beautiful. It wasn't, right, you know. Like, literally, we woke up outside and fucking prostitutes, like, on our block. Like,
right, on our block.
Like, on our block.
Crazy.
Like, we fucking woke up to, like, me and Nathan, Gummy, and all of us used to walk to school 6 a.m. and see fucking prostitutes, like, in short-ass skirts. And we used to be like, we know you cold. Like, we know you cold, but like they say, hoes don't get cold.
Thought? Why is always that your first thought? Like, you'd be like, I know you cold, that'd be your first thought. But yeah, like,
that was a good question Lonnie asked.
Beauty in the struggle.
Yeah, that was a good.
I would say it's important to see beauty in the struggle always.
Yeah, because if you just see the ugliness in the struggle, then 9 times out of 10 you gonna be in that struggle for a while.
I think it's also, if you see the beauty in the struggle, then that means, like, you are beautiful, like, you're remaining beautiful throughout the struggle, if that makes sense. Like,
oh, okay,
that
I
would
get
mean,
what
like,
you're saying.
you're not being a product of your environment, because you see things differently.
No, exactly. Like, you know what I noticed when we were living on 80th? I knew that my bad, I be talking too fast. I knew it was more to life than just the block. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, because like you said, me, you, Lonnie, like, we were blessed to have beautiful minds. Like, our minds was beautiful enough to, like, see more than what we looking at. That's why I read this quote. It says, I don't look at things, I look through things, you know, like I see more than what I look at. There you go. Like I see more than what and I always resonated with that quote because I'm like, damn, I do feel like that. I feel like I see more than what the naked eye is looking at, you know, like I could see more. And I say that to say, like, when we were living on 80th, like, you know, the block wasn't the only thing I knew that was there. Like, I'm like, nah, it's more than this shit. Like, it's more countries, it's more states, it's more cities, it's more all of that. But when you in that type of environment or when you're in that ugliness, you know, that's all you looking at is the ugly.
Right. So you start to, like, mimic that.
Yeah, that's all it is ugly. Like, you know, that's all it is. So.
Right. So that's why seeing beauty, it will help you not really, like, embody that. Like, you won't internalize the struggle.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you'll just be like, this is temporary. Like, we don't live on 80th now. Like, you know.
Yeah.
It's temporary.
Which is a beauty. Yeah. It's beautiful. That's beautiful itself, you know. That's beautiful itself. And it's beautiful. Like, every time I go back home, I be like, okay, like, Neptune, she knocked out? Yeah, she is knocked. That's how I know it's that time. It's late. But, yeah, you know, it is beauty in the struggle, though. It is beauty in the struggle. And for the people that's listening and watching, if you're struggling, guess what? It's beauty in it. It's a beautiful struggle. You gonna be all right. You gonna be all right.
You gonna be all right.
You gonna be all right. And guess what? It's beautiful in the struggle. And you know what else you could do? You can call me.
Wake up.
That nigga said you could call me. You can call me.
444.
Sit down. Stand up. Pass out. Wake up. Fade it. Fade it. Pull up. Headshot. Sit down. Stand up. Pass out. Wake up. Fade it. Fade it.
Alright, you on the spot, freestyle. No, I'm just kidding. Neptune in the building. Shout out to my mom. Shout out to Lonnie. Shout out to Zakar. Shout out to X. Shout out to Nathan. Shout out to my brothers. Shout out to my cousins. Shout out to my uncles.
Headshot. Sit down.
Shout out to my homie.
NB.
No brain.
Wake up.
NB.
Fade it.
Zombie gang.
Fade it.
Tell her call me.
Headshot.
You could call me.
Sit down.
Okay. You can call me.
Pass out.
Okay. You can call me.
Fade it. Headshot.
Hey.
Sit down.
Thank you again, though, for listening to Alphabet Soup, the podcast,
Wake up.
where we cater food for thought. I hope you enjoyed the food that we gave for your mind today. Have a great rest of your day, evening, morning, wherever you're at, whenever you're watching this. B33, aka 3I Bree, aka Tie-Dye Shouty, aka Beefy Burrito, aka Crayola Bree, aka Skateboard B, aka all them things. Signing out.
Thank you for listening to us. No matter what, you're great. Be grateful for every day that you wake up and go to sleep. Thank you. This is El Kneenose, aka Nino Green, aka Greenose, aka Positive Pimp, aka Above the Knee, aka White Tee, aka Afro Pick, aka Positive Pimp, signing out.